Welcome back. You are still watching Morning Live. Now, the Paris Olympics are just 24 days away from fully starting, and competitions will be in prime condition, ready to deliver in what will be a culmination of 4 years of preparation. Now, most of the athletes have qualified for the Games, and we've roped in Team South Africa's chef de mission, Fleiser, who gives us an update on Team South Africa before they head off to France very soon. Leon, it's always a pleasure having you on Sports on Morning Live, and thank you for joining us once again.
Thank you for having us.
So let's start firstly and just speak to the qualifiers. What is it looking like at the moment for Team South Africa for the Olympics?
So we're looking up to around 140 athletes, maybe a little bit less. So we've got another team announcement coming up. So very happy that Rugby Sevens men qualified. Taking a lot of weight off our shoulders. We really wanted them to be there. So it's really cool that they did qualify on that final qualification repertoire. We've still got golf to announce. We've got 2 and 2 that's qualified there. We've got skateboarding to announce and judo to announce. And a few more athletics athletes that have qualified recently at the African Champs and that could still qualify in terms of world ranking. So we'll know those athletes on Thursday this week.
All right, so Thursday this week is the final announcement that we're having for the Olympics.
We won't have the final announcement yet. It'll be probably later, either Friday or Saturday. But Thursday we'll have the final names of athletics athletes. Then we can announce the last group of athletes that will be going to Paris for the Olympic Games.
And you touch on the athletes as well as the African Champs that recently took place. Do we know where we stand now with the Maswanganye? Because we know he pulled out of the Champs. Is he going to be ready to go with the team for the Olympics and compete because he has qualified?
That'll be up to Athletics South Africa. At this moment in time, Sean Maswanganye is in Team South Africa.
All right. So we speak about your preparations and how they've been going. I know the last time I had you here, you were thinking that perhaps some of the athletes are going to be going there to just try and punch above their weight. How are you feeling now in terms of seeing more of the athletes coming through qualifying, seeing their qualifying times, how they're getting that done? Are we more hopeful for more medals now?
You know, looking at this team, looking at the quality of some of the athletes right now, Rugby Sevens men, that's always in with a shot. And that's why I said it was very important for them to qualify, because they actually are in the first medal event because they finish the day after the opening. So hopefully they get the ball rolling for us, and then straight into the swimming competition where we got Tatiana looking exceptionally strong. We got Peter Kutsia and we got Matt Sates looking great as well, and Dane Right-off, Kayleen and them. So I think swimming will be the entry into between Rugby Sevens and swimming, entry into the medals. And then hopefully, yeah, we carry on. Akani and Prudence are looking great. Just, you know, they're peaking. They need to now take their time off and dip a bit and then go into their camp in Montpellier from the 21st of July and see how they do. And obviously we've got big hopes for the 2 relays there as well. Then we've got Geordie and Sarah in the surfing. Sarah Baumer, she was on our program for 2028. Qualified now and looking very good for 2024. We've actually got 3 or 4 athletes that are on our program for 2028 that we think is going to qualify for 2024 Olympics, which shows our program's working and a really nice long-term view on them. But yeah, quietly confident we're going to have a very good Olympic Games. And
I mean, you touch on Agani Simbini. We saw him in the race in the US not too long ago, running alongside Wade van Niekerk. And I think that was almost sort of setting the tone for us of what we can expect. And Wade is looking really good as well.
Absolutely. And the nice thing is Wade and Akani are sort of the leaders of that athletics team now. They've been there, they've done that. They got their own rivalry going as well, which is very healthy. And both of them are going to spearhead the 2 relays, the 4x100, the 4x4. Akani ran that 200 just, you know, in terms of a warm-up, but he won't be doing the 200 in Paris. He's there purely for the 100 meter and the 4x100 relay.
And I also want to touch on an athlete like Gerda Steyn, because we've seen what a solid year she's had, and some people are in 2 minds in terms of how she's likely to perform out in Paris, having said she's put her body under so much strain and pressure this entire year. They're worried she won't be able to keep it up going into the Olympics.
No, absolutely. You know, I was at the Comrades. She ran an amazing race, and I still said to one of our doctors that was there, that was working in the tent, going, is she going to be all right for Olympics? And he's like, she's a phenomenal athlete. She'll take 2 weeks off and she'll be right and ready for the Olympic Games. So yeah, Gerda's just, I mean, did you see when she finished that car? It looks like she could run back to get her car.
Yeah.
You know, fresh as a daisy. So she's got a great recovery plan. She really knows her body and knows how to ensure that the body is ready. So I think the lucky thing is the Olympic marathon is right at the end.
Yes.
So sort of the 7th. So right near the end, they'll be going into Sete for a camp, which is 40 k's from Montpellier, where we've signed with. So the 5 marathoners will prepare there and then come into the game. So I think she's going to be great.
And in terms of logistics, where are you now? When does the team leave officially for Paris 2024? What is that looking like? And as you answer that question, for me, having looked at the 4-year cycle and that it's done and dusted now, is there anything you would have done differently from a SASCOC and preparation point of view?
Okay, let's talk about the leaving first, and I'll go there. So we've already had the first team leave. Hockey women left on the 29th. So they're currently in Netherlands preparing. Hockey men leave on the 6th. On the 7th, where they'll also go to Netherlands and Belgium. And then we start leaving in staggered stages. So the 12th Rugby Sevens women will leave to the camp. I'll be departing on the 11th to prepare for them to come, and then going into the village on the 16th to prepare for the first athletes arriving in the village on the 18th. So we're going to have staggered departures and staggered returns as well. So we will be sharing those dates with SABC, because I know they want to come to the airport when we're in Joburg to wish the guys well, which is nice. We have our gala dinner on the 9th just to bring everyone together, because we can't have a farewell dinner because we're leaving in those different stages. Then in terms of preparing differently, it was all money. So until Bidvest came on board to assist us with Operation Excellence, so we only really started funding the team from May last year with the Bidvest Operation Excellence program, and also from money from our other sponsors, and having Mr. Price Sport as our kit sponsor has always helped. So it was, if we could have had the money from the start of the quadrennial, there would have been a little things we could have done different. But unfortunately, you got to work with what you got, stretch your money as far as you can. But looking at the team now, we once as you go, we're resilient. What's that saying? Hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie. So yeah, that's where we are. So we're really looking forward to it. We've got some great athletes going to the games, some newcomers, some people that have been there and done it. So yeah, I think this is going to be a great Olympic Games to really show where we are in the world.
All right. Well, Leon, we wish you all the best of luck. The chef de mission. I hope I'm saying it right. I just wanted to sound French. Thank you so much, and all the best out at Paris 2024, leading the South African team.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leon Fleiser here is the chef de mission for Team South Africa out for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, and also the GM of high performance out at SASCOC.